So good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. So guys, I am Kenesha Berry. I am a mindset relationship life coach. I know it might sound a little confusing, but what do? I help you with the relationship you're having with yourself. I am fully aware that the life you have is a reflection of the way you think. And until you learn to break free from some of the limited thoughts that you will have a limited life. It will be a reflection in your relationships, in your love life, in your finances, in the next level that you want to acquire. So, as a woman, I totally understand spending most of our lives tending to everyone else. We often will put other people's needs before our own, particularly if we're a mom or wife, and even if we're in that boss or entrepreneurship role. When we work for people, my father used to work in management, and he said that they did research at one point, and they would hire more women, particularly African American women, because they thought of African American women and women period as more loyal, and that they knew that a woman would work longer hours and work harder, because we have this belief and feeling that we don't deserve better. So we don't ask for as much. We don't ask for the money we deserve. We don't bother people. We just work hard. And literally, during his time of management, he said that there was a time when they was intentional about hiring women and hiring African American women because they knew they could get more out of us for less. Can you imagine that? So there's this thing where everyone seems to know our value but us. And because of that, I created a retreat. It's called Awakening. The reason I call my retreat Awakening is because for years I spent my life not feeling worthy, believing that I just could only get by, thinking that I had to do what society said I had to do: get a job, earn money, buy a house, have these kids, have a husband, and just being lost in this cycle of what everyone else said was supposed to be either the American dream or the golden life, but feeling like I was dying inside. And so when I awakened to the woman that I really am, when I had this huge life shift where I began to get in tune with me, get to understand my thinking was creating my reality. It literally felt like I woke up. So I began to teach this awakening. It was my coaching program, and now it is a retreat. And I want to invite you as a woman to come. It's women, ladies only, guys, so I'm really sorry you can't come. But this retreat, I'm creating an extremely safe place for women to come and get unburdened from these false thoughts and beliefs that are limiting who we are, so that you can begin to move toward all the dreams that you already have inside of you. I want you to awaken to your power, to your influence, to your strength, to your beauty. I want you to know that you are valuable. I want you to be able to rid yourself of these false thoughts and beliefs that says you're not smart enough, you're not good enough, that your insecurities keep you from moving forward. I want you to see yourself as the strong woman that you are without feeling like you have to carry the world on your shoulders to prove your strength. I want you to know your value without having to prove it to other people so that they see it, but yet you still move through life without seeing it yourself. So at this retreat, here are three things you're going to get. You're going to get reconnected to the you that you was created to be. I'm a God girl, I'm a Bible girl. In the Bible, it says, in the beginning, he created you in his image. Who is that woman? Who did God create you to be? Have you gotten so lost, so disconnected from it? Or perhaps life has had it that you've never been connected to who is the woman that God created you to be? Have you gotten lost in the system that is this world that has decided for you who you are, where you don't know your gifts, your talents, your thoughts, your beliefs? Are you aware of the habits that are keeping you from that part of yourself? I want to help you get reconnected to that part. So in my world, U stands for your own universe. I want you to get clear about what's happening in your universe. What are your thoughts? What are your beliefs? What are your behaviors? What are your habits that's driving and creating your society? Not the society, but yours. How are you relating to people? How are you relating to yourself? How are you treating people and how are you treating yourself? Are you really happy, proud, full of joy, excited about you, excited about life? Let's go in there and dig up. Let's figure out who that is. So that is one thing that we're going to do on the retreat. We're going to help you get reconnected to the you was created to be. The second part of the retreat thing I want you to have is that inner peace. That peace, the Bible says that God will give you peace that transcends all understanding. So I want to ask you, do you worry a lot? Are you trying to figure life out? Do you stay frustrated more than you feel peace and joy? Are you clear of the indicators of when you're out of alignment with the peace, the joy, the love? Do you know when you've gone too far? I want to teach you those things because listen, I used to live a life full of worry. But thank God, like I've learned strategies of how to keep my mind quiet and in a safe place when everything else around me is chaotic. When my kids call with their Mom, I got this report and this is happening and the doctors are saying this. How do you stay in comfort and in peace when things around you seem as though you shouldn't have peace? I want to teach you how to do that. I want to make sure that you're fully equipped to tap back into the inner peace that God promises. And then the last thing I want this retreat to offer you is I want to offer you a community of women, like-minded women, where we all understand our value, so therefore we don't see each other as competition, but we are there to lift and support each other up. That while you're there on this retreat, that you're going to meet a sister friend that you can connect with on a deeper level. One of the things I struggle with the most is a surface level conversation. Oftentimes in a room, I am usually really quiet and reserved, and I imagine I have to ask someone, how do I come across to you? Because I don't lollygag, I don't really get too involved with those like small conversations. Not because I think I'm better than anyone else. It's just that I thought, like, if it doesn't add value, I don't like to sit amongst people who talk negative. I do my best not to complain about life. Struggles are always happening. So it's very hard for me to sit and listen to someone who just complains, who see the negative, who everything is done from a place of like aggression or from pity or blame. That's very challenging for me. I like to talk to women or men, but particularly women who are uplifting, who regardless of what's going on in their life, they can see the better side of things. So it's nothing wrong with saying, at this moment, I am struggling, I'm going through this, but girl, I know it's going to get better. I can already see my way out. I see that God is doing something amazing. I love being in that circle of women. And so I tend to have the deeper conversations because I will seek out women who can handle the deeper conversations. So at this retreat, that's who you're going to meet. You're going to meet the women who are ready to have the deeper conversations, where we're not talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, which is one of my favorite shows. But what I do not do, I will lend myself an hour to watch it for pure entertainment, but I won't bug you or bog down your day talking about it. Other than sometime I have a friend, we talk about how beautiful these women are. Even though they are chaotic, it's a lot of drama. I love that they look so gorgeous, that they put themselves together well when they leave out of the house. That's what I get from the Real Housewives. And that they are real bosses, that they are creating businesses in the midst of this crazy and chaos that they consider entertainment. But I don't want to spend an hour or 2 hours with a group of women where all we do is talk about other women from a negative perspective or talk about the housewives. I want to be around women who are talking about the next level, where they're going, where they're growing. What are the challenges that they've overcome? And what is the new thing they're facing to overcome? What is the new program that they've gotten themselves into? What is the new business venture? What is the new business model that they are learning about? What are the things they're doing at home and the things that they're seeing in their marriage that is like really helping them, helping their spouse enjoy them more and helping them enjoy their spouse more? These are the conversations I love to have. What amazing, wonderful things are your children doing to succeed in life and to overcome obstacles and to get their goals met? Are your children setting goals? Those are the conversations I want to be a part of. And so this retreat is all about bringing together women to elevate our thinking, to awaken us to the powerful women that we are. And then so we can see our value. And we're going to have a celebration. We're going to celebrate who we are, we are becoming. We're going to heal from the past thoughts and beliefs that limit us. Because we're going to come back on the other side of that retreat and we're going to have better marriages, and we're going to be able to attract the type of love that we want in our life. And part of attracting what you want is knowing how to say no to what you don't want. Know how to set boundaries. Know how to recognize that, there are going to be people who are not going to be in your circle anymore. And learning to be okay with that. Because you're asking God to bring in a new level, a new consciousness. And everybody can't be in that level of consciousness with you. But He's such a good God that He will bring to you the very type of woman that He sees you as and that He's trying to raise you to be. You cannot stay, like I love Pastor Bishop T.D. Jakes. He talks about that the giraffe and the turtle don't have the same view, don't have the same perspective. And so oftentimes, here you are, you're raising to giraffe level, but you're surrounded by people who can only see at the level of a turtle. There's nothing wrong with what they're seeing, but you can believe you're seeing something bigger, greater, and more. So what are y'all going to talk about? And in order for you to hear or be a part of the turtle's world, you got to lower your neck. And when a giraffe lowers his neck, he will get dizzy, he can fall over, and it can take him out. So do you want to lower yourself or do you want to rise up high? So you have to decide, but I pray that you will join this retreat. And listen, right now, you're going to get 20% off. So if you go to the website and read about it, the website is not reflecting the true prices, but just inbox me. But I would love to see you there October 7th through the 9th. That is a holiday weekend, so that Monday will give you time to come back home and get reconnected to family and friends and relax. But imagine being at a beautiful lake house where you just away from the hustle and bustle, where you can relax your mind, get reconnected to you. You can journal, meditate, and really begin to see yourself for the woman God created you to be, and disengage from the crazy and the chaotic of taking care of everyone else and finally taking care of you. So I hope you will join us October 7th through the 9th. We're going to meet in Macon, North Carolina. All the details are on the website. And you can put down a deposit to secure your spot. I just really want to see you there. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day. And if you watch this video and it has blessed you at all, will you share it with someone? Will you let people know about Very Thoughtful? Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.